Okay, welcome to the 737 and welcome to Anchorage. I'm just going to run through some of the features just to make this a little bit more enjoyable for you and a little bit easier to understand. Control columns in front of us, that's how we control the aircraft up, down, left and right. Okay, initially my advice would be just small movements, and then we'll see what develops after that. Then we can, once you get more confident, we can really start to go for it. Rudder pedals, which your feet are on at the moment, that's how we control the aircraft on the ground. Very important as we roll down the runway, either after a touch and go or on landing takeoff, left and right only. Rolling this will do nothing but cause us grief. Onto the left hand screen, far left hand side we have the airspeed, which is showing 30, doesn't go any lower than that. Cross
that here?
That's it, yep. Across to the middle of that display we've got a half blue and half brown screen, the sky and the ground. Yep. Respectively. The aircraft is the black shape. The two black L's are the wings and the black dot is the nose of the aircraft. So on the runway we're level at the moment, and it is also level. After takeoff you'd expect that to go up into the blue section. To the right hand side of that you've got the altimeter. At the moment it's showing we're about 160 feet above sea level. Yep. And I've put in there 3,000 feet. So at the top of that display there's the number 3,000. That's going to be a marker when we get to it, something for us to aim for. Okay. The aircraft won't actually do anything, it's just showing you that's where you want it to be. If we keep climbing through it, it'll just disappear.
Yep.
Alright, onto the next screen. We have the nav screen. All the points of the compass are around the outside of it. If we zoom in a little bit, there's a white triangle in the middle, which is the aircraft. Double white lines either side of that are the runway.
Yep. And
the dashed lines extending out either side are the centre lines of the runway.
Yep.
I can move this heading bug wherever I like. Alright, again, because no autopilots are engaged, that's just a marker. Alright, so at the moment I'm pointing it straight down the runway, sort of, and that's what we're going to aim for after we take off. Okay, the centre screen and the lower screen here are both engine parameters, and there's a bit of fuel information on that as well. Of both those screens, we're only interested in that pair of gauges there. At the moment the aircraft's idling at 20%.
Yep.
Alright. What we're going to do is, as we increase power, we're going to notice that there's a white arc that comes out the bottom of it.
Yes.
If we leave the controls there, it's going to stabilise at 60%.
Okay.
The engines have done the maths and predicted that's what's going to happen. Same as when we reduce power. So I'll give you the numbers to aim for, and that's how we set it, not by watching the needle or the numbers. Alright, landing gear handle at the moment on the ground, 3 green lights. That's what we want to see. After takeoff we're going to take the gear up, and to do that we just gently pull out and then up.
Yep.
Finally the centre console. As the aircraft slows down we're going to put flaps out the back of the wing in various stages to give us a bit more lift. To do that we just lift this lever up and place it where we need to. Sort of drops into those grooves, so we just pick it out, put it where we want it. Settings 1 and 15. There's that V shape cut in it, so I can't go straight through it. I have to actually select that.
Yep. And
then go through it, keep going. Yep. That's to stop pilots going either way. We talked about the power levers. We've got the reverse thrust levers, so when we finally land, you pull those up, it'll reverse the flow and we'll slow down very quickly. Alright, any questions with that?
No,
fairly happy?
Yeah.
Tail flight experience 556 ready, 06 right for circuits.
Flight experience 556, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Flight experience 556. Alright, let's do it. So, with your right hand on the throttles, you can set 40% for me initially. Good. Just hold it there. We're just checking there that the engines are stable, which they are. Set takeoff thrust. Let's go to 99. Good, that's fine. Now you're steering with your feet. Bit more right pedal. V1 and rotate. So slowly pull back. Good. And lower, just so we can see the horizon. What would be the horizon in the distance? Put your feet flat on the floor. Okay, good. Positive rate, gear up. That's it. See this display here? That big line's 15.
Yep.
Let's not go above 15. Excellent. Let's start a left-hand turn onto that new marker, and you can bring power back now to 60%. It's fine, it's close, 65 is fine. Good. When we get to 3,000, we're going to maintain that level as we go around in our turn. That's it, so I don't need to turn anymore. Hold that there. The turn's fine, we just go up and down as we need to. So the turn looks good, let's just raise the nose gently up, no more turns required. And then we'll start a nice climb up to 3,000. Good. So there's 3,000, lower the nose. Very small movement. All you want to do is be hovering somewhere around there. Just slight movements above and below that. We don't need to go any higher or lower than that. Good. Rolling the wings level now because we're flying towards our navigation marker. So back to the right. That's where we want to aim. Anchorage Tower, flight sprints 556, downwind, 07 right, touch and go.
Flight experience 556, continue approach, report on final.
Continue approach, flight experience 556. Alright, let's take the landing gear down. Flaps 15.
That looks like real height.
Alright, let's gradually descend down to 2,000 and we'll also make a left-hand turn. Very gentle left-hand turn initially. That's it. 50% power. Good. Keep going down. Good. Flaps 25. Nose up. Keep that turn going around. Keep going, we'll go past that marker. Just keep turning around. Alright, runway should be coming visual shortly outside your window. Flaps 30. And we're just about set for our first touch and go. Good. Runway is just in view there now. We're going to aim to land right next to those approach lights on the runway. Tower flight experience 556, finals 07 right, touch and go. So we're going for the right hand side.
Flight experience 556, cleared touch and go.
Clear touch and go, flight experience 556. Good, so let's roll wings to the right a bit. That's it, hold it there, neutral. That's it. Right hand on the throttle, just flying with your left hand. Aiming to land right next to those lights on the runway. Okay, nose up. Good. Nose up, idle power.
30, 20.
Straighten her up, wings left.
10.
Oops. Okay, rudder pedals now, get us back in the middle of the runway. And 90% power. Steering just with your feet, just your feet. More right pedal, just right pedal, full right pedal. Okay, straighten her up and rotate. Back. That's it. Just holding it no higher than 15. Good. Positive rate, gear up. That's it, and your feet can go back on the floor. Good, let's go around to the right. So when you look outside, you go, that turn looks pretty steep. The best way to say is yourself is if you had a drink, would I spill it?
Okay.
At the moment, it's pretty close, so it wouldn't go any steep. We don't need to turn any more than that. We just sort of go up and down with the controls in the middle, just up and down as we need to, as we get to 3,000 feet. Good. Keep that turn going. And 60% power. Good. So notice lowering the nose, pushing forward. That's it. Just to capture 3,000. And we'll hold that turn because we want to go around to our new marker. Good. Tower flight experience 556, downwind 07 right, touch and go.
Flight experience 556, continue approach, report on final.
Continue approach, flight experience 556. So that's our marker, that's where we want to be pointing. So let's go a bit to the left. So we'll fly straight towards that, at 3,000. You see the aircraft down there to the right, over the water.
Yep.
We're going to follow that aircraft in. That's this marker here on the nav display.
Yep.
So that's saying he's 1,600 feet below us. Okay, gear down. Flaps 15. 50% power. Let's go around to the right and descend down to 2,000 feet. That's it, holding it there, don't need to go any lower than that. Otherwise, pick up too much speed, it'll be out of control. So raise the nose, just to the 0 degree line's fine. That one there. And a bit more right turn as we go. Good, flaps 25. Keep this descent going to 1,500. Good. Keep that turn going. We're going to line up with the runway. It's not quite visible just yet. Flaps 30. And We'll try and fly at 1,500 still, if possible. Okay, there's our runway, so you can now leave that. We're just going to be aiming for the lights on the right hand side. We're all set. Tower flight experience 556, turning final 07 right, touch and go.
1,000.
Flight experience 556, cleared touch and go.
Clear touch and go, flight experience 556. Okay, flying just with your left hand now, right hand on the throttles. Go way back to the left. That's it.
On the right side runway?
Yep.
Boeing minimums.
Okay, so let's lower that nose down, we don't want to climb. Aiming to touch down next to those lights, so let's bring the power back a little bit. Hold it there, aiming for these lights. Okay, slowly start to raise that nose up. Good.
100.
Idle power. You want to touch down on the back wheels.
50. 30.
Good, hold it there.
20. 10.
Good. Okay, 90%. Just your feet. And rotate. Good. Holding it there as we climb away. Positive rate, gear up. Let's climb straight ahead up to 3,000 feet again. Alright, we're going to change runways this time. Make a right hand turn, 65% power or 60% power. So, aiming for 3,000. Let's keep that nose up there, we haven't quite got there just yet. Good, wings level. To the left. That's our marker. Alright, landing gear down. You take the auto brake setting to number 3. Flaps to 15. We're actually going to make a right hand turn all the way around back onto the runway. And let's go down to 1,500 and you can set 50% power. Good. That's fine, that turn's good. Flaps 25. Tower flight experience 556, downwind, runway 32, full stop.
Flight experience 556, continue approach, report on final.
Continue approach, flight experience 556. Good. Let's go a little bit less turn, back to the left a little bit. That's it, and we'll have a look for the runways. Okay, you can see those 3 red lights out there? That's...
Yep.
Yep, they're the runway lights. Turn looks pretty good. Let's power up to 60%. Good. I'll keep flying straight for a little bit longer. Flaps 30. Tail flight experience 556. Finals 32 full stop. Okay, altitude wise, let's get all
Experience 556, cleared to land.
Clear to land, flight experience 556. Not really interested in the altitude, altimeter side of things, just wanting to aim for those red lights. We're just sort of go up and down as we need. We've been cleared to land. We're all set for a landing. So keep going to the left, or well to the right of the runway at the moment. It's that darker strip.
Yep. Is this one on the left?
Yeah. Yeah, the other one's a taxiway. Yep. Alright, looking good.
500.
So speed's a little bit slow, so let's keep that nose down a little bit more, and we'll just increase some power there. Try and keep our speed up. Okay, your right hand on the throttles.
Approaching minimums.
Okay, lower the nose. Lower the nose, aiming for those lights. Okay, let's power back.
Wide back.
No, that's alright for now, that's good, you can hold that. So straighten us up on the runway a little bit. Okay.
100.
Good, raise the nose, slowly, and idle power. That's it. Holding it there.
30. 20. 10.
Good, reverse thrust, so grab these 2 levers and pull them up gently. Okay, push them forward.
The reverse thrust. So,
Yep. Push things forward, that's it. And what we'll do is we'll take the next taxiway that comes off to the right hand side. You can put the speed brake lever down for me. That's it.
so tempting to grab the thing.
Oh yeah. It's not a an uncommon phenomenon, that one.
Just this one here.
Yeah, it's actually just coming up just on the other side of this darker patch here. There should be a yellow line out here that leads us around. Just see it in the snow there. Let's go around now. Yep. Full right pedal. Good. Excellent. Okay, toe brakes on at the top of the pedals. Good. Pull the parking brake out. Welcome to Anchorage. Nicely done.
Look at-